Hello everybody, just wanted to do a little video here for you guys talking about ordering sheaths and any leather product from me for that matter, and a future contest. So what I wanted to talk about was some sheath ordering, just a little general information for anybody who's interested. Just before I start on that, now what I'm doing, if you guys have noticed, is I'm putting rivets in the corners of all my sheaths now. It provides a lot of extra strength near the seams, and makes a lot more professional product. So I even added some rivets to some of the older sheaths, but this one, brand new for my Dragonfly. Now I took the pocket clip off because I just love feeling knives without pocket clips. Great feeling in the hand, and thought I might as well remake a sheath instead of my old crappy one, which is completely garbage compared to what I can do now. So remade a sheath, actually designed it around the rivets so it fits better. I got lucky with the Sebenza sheath. I had enough space on each side to put a rivet and put it in correctly. So, works good. Great solid fit. Great overall sheath. So, another thing that I just recently made for myself, maybe a week or two ago, and I've been carrying it every single day since I made it, is a little minimalist type money wallet with a little ID slot. Card slot, if you will. I normally carry both my IDs in here, but I just took those out for the sake of the video. These are just two crappy cards that I have no problem with you guys seeing. And for the money slot, I cut out a little groove and made it so you can fit your money nice and easily in there. So I had seen a few people's videos on a saddleback leather wallet that's very similar to this, and thought, that's a cool idea. So I just went ahead and made my own. And one thing that they didn't have on their their wallet that I put on mine is a little cutout. So I noticed people who were reviewing it couldn't get their money in real easily or pull it out real easily, so that's why I added that. So a lot easier. I love carrying stuff that I made by hand. Get a sense of pride and enjoyment out of that. And plus, I just love little wallets instead of a big old thing. I usually carry this in my front pocket. So enough about that. So on to ordering. So how we go about ordering is you would go ahead and send me a private message via YouTube and say, this is my knife, and I was planning on getting, this type of sheath for it with this, and this. And, I would go ahead and send you my shipping info, and then you could go ahead and ship your knife to me if I don't already have that knife. And then you can, then I'll go ahead and create a custom sheath for it right here. And cost is basically determined by how big the sheath is and how complicated it is. So if you wanted a bunch of button snaps or something on it, then that would be a tiny bit extra, but not a whole lot. Rivets, I think I mentioned this, they come standard now. Unless you specify otherwise, then you're gonna get 2 rivets, just to prolong the life of your sheath. Let's see, so cost is determined by product and the cost of materials and labor. Sheaths will come with a little birth certificate, just like Chris Reeve does with his knives. So I'm gonna go ahead and include a little slip of paper, specifying the sheath, the materials used, basic information, when it was made, and stuff like that. So that'll be just a little thing to add in there. I think it kind of makes for more professional type you know, sheath product, you know, I would like to receive that. It's just something a little cool that would be nice. Let's see. So completion time on one of these sheaths, well, it could be anywhere from a week to a week and a half. You know, I don't really have a lot of time right now because I'm in sports and school and everything. So it can take a little while depending on how much time I have. But if I were to receive your knife on like a Thursday, then I could probably ship everything back to you on Monday. So, you know, depending on when I get it, that's when it would go. Again, with payment, it would be either through PayPal. We can do credit cards, I can accept those. And you could probably pay by mail. Shipping, standard, I ship via USPS, the little flat rate boxes. I have good experience with those. Those are easy to go by, fast. If you say otherwise, if you want your package insured on the ride home, you could go ahead and pay a little bit extra for that, and I can go ahead and insure it for you. Let me see. Options, of course, different threads. Let me go ahead and break out this container here. So, various threads that I have. I've got actual thread. Hopefully I can zoom in there. Actual thread versus braided cord, which I still have plenty of. That's what I used on some of my older sheaths, or most of my older sheaths. The braided cord is a bit thicker, as you can see, and the actual thread itself is thinner. Makes more streamlined, you know, well-profiled project, nice and slim. But you know, it's still really strong. I'm pretty sure it's nylon and everything. And you know, I've got in regular thread, I've got white and black, and in braided cord, I've got black, brown, and white. Okay, so not a problem with threads really. Got plenty of those, and just might as well show you guys this. I do have a few stamps if you would like stamps put on like the back of your sheath or the front of your sheath. I've got one Indian head and a chevron. Just two little things I thought I'd pick up for the heck of it. So that's basically the threads. Approaching 7 minutes here, and you know, I've got various button snaps right here. I've got like a black button snap. You know, it's like a blackish color. I've got normal nickel plated. So nickel snaps, or button snaps. And I've got all of my rivets. I've got various lengths of rivets, and depending on how thick the leather is. And speaking of leather, real quick here, I did get thicker leather in because I was thinking about making holsters for some people, you know, by receiving like a blue gun or red gun and then molding a holster around it. So I did receive a much thicker leather. If you would like that for an actual sheath, I'm sure we could do that, but I'm not quite sure how the thicker leather will show great detail on such a small object. So I think the thin leather is perfectly substantial for that. And in comparison, in case you guys didn't already see, the thick leather versus the thin leather, this stuff's incredibly thick, great strong durability, great stuff, great quality leather, hardly any scratches or anything. You know, all leather comes with natural defects, you know, like barbed wire scratches, just like scratches on the skin, bug bites, stuff like that. And most of that disappears as you like dye it and finish it. So, you know, you can still see a few natural scratches, like right there, that's natural. But it just pretty much adds character to the sheath itself. Okay, so I guess that's about it on ordering. So what you would receive in the package is your sheath wrapped up in a plastic bag. Not wrapped in a plastic bag, but inside of a plastic bag. You know, something like this. And then your little birth certificate to go along with it. And if you send me your knife, then you'd receive your knife back, obviously. Okay, so there's that. And I was going to talk about a contest. So sometime in the future I'd like to do a contest. I just passed 400 subscribers, and you know, that's quite an achievement. People have given me shout outs like Edged Weapon 88, and that's really helped me out. If you guys aren't already subscribed to him, please go check him out. Great guy here on YouTube, awesome reviews, you know, great stuff. So what the heck was I saying? 400 subscriber giveaway. I'll probably do it sometime around my 500 subscriber or when I approach 500 subscribers. Probably a little bit before that. And you know what you'll receive is a handmade sheath, but the requirements are you're gonna have to make a video response, and you're gonna have to show me what knife you would like a sheath for. And of course you have to own your knife and everything, and you have to be willing to send it to me to make a sheath for. So that would be the requirements for the video. Yet you have to be able to own a knife, obviously, have the knife available, and be able to ship it to me. And then I'll make a completely custom sheath to whatever options you want to it, and you know, that'll be the price. So you know, I think that's pretty good. And then I'll pay for all the shipping back and everything. All that I ask is that you ship your knife to me by whatever means, and then you'll get a free sheath and everything. So you know, you do have to pay for shipping, but it's not really something that I can do, pay for your shipping as well. So you know, I think that's a good prize. I don't really have a whole lot to offer here, but handmade sheath, you know, I think that's a pretty cool prize. You know, as my efforts continually improve, I'm learning a whole lot of techniques in order to improve everything. You know, like the inside to keep everything from fraying. I just learned that I can use certain leather protectants, like finishes, to apply it to the inside. It makes a nice hard barrier, and then keeps everything from wearing. And by the way, listen to that snap. Well, you can hear it every once in a while. So, you know, contest, you're gonna have to make a video response. Of course, not yet to this video or anything, but you know, if you plan on entering, you know, keep in mind, you know, think about what knife you would maybe like a sheath for. I'm not gonna do fixed blades or anything, just a small folder, small to medium folder, and you know, I'll go ahead and make a sheath for you. So I think that'll be pretty cool. See what you guys can come up with. I want to give back somehow, and this is really the only way I can do so. So I'm approaching 15 minutes here. I'm gonna try to do another video soon after. Just wanted to talk about all that. You know, my tools and everything are, you know, continually building. Got a huge selection of tools, and now instead of punching all the holes by hand, just thought I'd share this with you guys. I'm now drilling them out via drill press, little Dremel drill press. So instead of hand punching everything, I use a drill press now. Just simply because it's a whole lot easier. You know, having to punch a million holes by hand is absolutely exhausting. And the only really benefits to punching by hand is that no material is removed, and instead it spreads out the hole a little bit, and then over time it could close up a little bit and secure around the thread. But that's really the only major benefit. You know, I use a small drill bit and get through there, and it makes a really nice hole. So now I like that, and it doesn't make the little zoom in there. It doesn't make the little bumps on the side. As you can see, it's kind of like spread out where each stitch is. That's due to the awl, and as you can see on here, there's no spreading along the stitching line. So, okay, so kind of rambling a little bit. I plan on making another sheath for a few of my slip joints. This is just an old case that my grandfather had left me when he passed away. It's pretty beat up. Maybe I'll polish the blade one day, get all the scratches removed, patina and everything. But, you know, that'd just be a project, you know, sentimental value and everything. I don't really know what it's worth or anything, but, you know. So, I just wanted to talk about the contest, ordering information. If you guys still have any questions, please feel free to ask. So the contest will be coming up pretty soon, and, you know, you guys can look forward to that. Hope everybody has a great new year, and have a good one. See you guys.